Good afternoon, February the 2nd, 2016. Time to wrap up the second trading day of the month. A new month, by the way. Okay, we came in today. We actually, we like the short side of the E-mini. Didn't expect it to break as quickly as it did, but the market was called lower because of crude, and it traded lower. And crude stayed lower, and then they separated in this area right here. So we started off hoping to sell 25s to 30s, and it was 20. The best you could have done during the day was 12 to 13. And the trade of the day was right here. It was a retest failure. We like these trades that set up 2 to 3 bars before the actual day session opens without news. So this retest failure was the trade of the day. And then this retest failure right here worked out pretty well. And then it's pretty much S's all the way down, with one big head fake right here. That one would have caused anybody to stop out. So we came in liking the short side of the market today, and that's exactly the way that it turned out. Good day of trading. On the F1 screen, lower high, lower low, so we're looking for a place to sell it to see if we can take out today's lows or the Globex low. And then on our F2 screen, why did we like the short side of the market? Pretty simple when we came in. If you just look at the screen right here, new mom, move out of the middle, B, B. We had a B through at least through the F session. Then we got another mom somewhere out of this area as the market moves lower. So it's not, again, if you just come back and look at the weighting and the distributions to the buy side or sell side, it's retest support or resistance and or take it out. That's pretty good. So if the market was to close right here, we've got this volume most recent in the market's memory. We got volume at 87, 86. So this 80 most recent in the market's memory is the 86, 87. Structurally it's 88 right here, and I think we're going to get down to at least 88. You know, if we get through that, then 75 has to be a number right in here. And if we bust that, it's going to be our 65 number. So this is going to be number 1 support. That's going to be number 2 support, and that's going to be number 3. So that's how we do it. So assuming it closed here at 91.25, because we think we can go lower, 86, 81 by 1, 71, 76 by 2, 94, 96, 99 sell 1, and 4 to 9 sell 2. Tomorrow's news, ADP, they got the new default number, 190. Friday's number is 188. PMI services at 53.7 can come in lower than forecast. ISM services 55.5 can come in lower than forecast. And crude inventories for what it's going to be worth, and I don't know what the guesstimate is. So that's where we have it for the E-mini today. Okay, I don't know what's afoot financial. It's happened so many times when everybody's back puzzling and what's going to. But I feel like there's a maybe sovereign debt, large corporate failure, big bank failure. And we read about the Italian banks, $200 billion worth of debt that's about to come due. Big problems in China. We hear about, $1 trillion worth of shadow banking that might come true to as many as $3 trillion. I mean, it's hard to say, but something's afoot. So looking at the F1 screen for the 10-year, higher low, higher high. The market is trading up, and we anticipate that it'll trade higher, at least retest the overnight session highs. Looking at the F2 screen, strong market, and it's still going based on the weakness in the late weakness in the E-mini. So the trade right here will be sell failure to take out 4 to 8. And if we get through the 8 level, I'm thinking of 16, so 11s to 15 will be sell 2. On the buy side, last rotate down stopped at 31. We're at 04, so 29 to 01, buy 1. And then buy 2 will be 21 to 25. Okay, looking at the 30-year. I don't know how anybody feels about what went on in Iowa last night, but both sides of the aisle are hopping as far as the Republican Party goes, because the feeling is that the old-fashioned way of turning out and organizing for elections still works. Trump had everybody pretty disconcerted about, this guy can come in and command all this media time and say anything and everything that he wants to and not get caught. That's certainly true, and he was able to do that, but he came in a close second. Cruz won on the strength of his old-time politics, organization on the ground, and Rubio, they're claiming that it came off of organization on the ground too. But he kind of came out of the blue. Sell failure to take out 8 to 12. And then 19s to 23s. On the buy side, we got 31 held. Then we've got a low at all the way down to 22. So 1 to 29, very, very aggressive. That would count on an E-mini finishing lower than it is right now. Then 17s to 21s for buy 2. And I like count 25 or better, leaning against this volume number right here is where I'd like to get it done with a limit buy. So we'll put a question mark here at 25 as opposed to the 01. But if the E-mini is selling, we'll be lucky to buy 01s. Looking at gold, hanging in there, a little bit higher. We've got this pretty clean break in the market in our 30 area to as high as 38. That's where resistance is right now. There is a high volume number at 38 on $3 price increments. Looking at F2. Market is definitely P, volumes above time, trying to trade higher, so resistance is 30 to 32, so sell failure to take out 30 to 32, and 35 to 37, and a limit sell, a tick inside that high volume number. Limit sell at 37. Structurally is where you'd have the trade. On the buy side, pretty good support down against 25. So 26, 24 buy 1. 21 to 19 buy 2. Crude, we got stops below 27.50. We've got 30, which is a number that could hold. So no magic here. More supply than demand. F1 says find a place to sell it. F2, definitely a B. Volume is lower in the distribution, so we've got this 29.25 down here is a pretty important number. So let's put buy one, 29 even, 29 and a quarter, buy one. Now I'm going to put a question mark at 53 to 75. Want to give it a little bit of room to the downside. To the upside right here, this 30.25, 30.50, sell one. At the APIs tomorrow, we've been down. We might get a little short covering than 30.75, 31 into tomorrow's numbers. Can't imagine them showing anything but a build the way things are going. In the oil patch, and last but not least, the euro. It's kind of funny, Japan cancels a 10-year auction because they don't know how to do it because of negative interest rates. Well, what's a player to do? F1 on the euro. Higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it. Not really enamored with the long side of that market. And put it all together. It's a P, trying to trade higher, so 109.50, which is where we had our sell this morning. Sell one. 975, sell two. On the buy side, 109 even, buy one. Buy two, 875. And that's it for February the 2nd, 2016. Had another good day of trading. I hope you all enjoyed it. The research was pretty close, not perfect, but good enough to trade off of. Got the direction right in all of our markets, which is the most important thing. And with that said, I will see you all bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a great evening.